Hello, Jason here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, it's the end of the month. I'm going to do my monthly recap for July. And so basically, yeah, this month I read 3 books. I listened to 3 audiobooks. I didn't have any DNFs, so that's good. And I'm currently reading 2 books. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting into. We'll go from there. And all of these books I did do reviews of when I read them, so I will link to those videos up in the corner. You can check those out. So first one was The Last Argument of Kings by Joe Abercrombie. This was the 3rd book in the First Law trilogy, so it was a conclusion to that trilogy. Man, oh man, like, it's so good. The whole trilogy was amazing. And so if you haven't read it, if you're into fantasy, if you're into kind of dark, really dark fantasy, that's really character driven and just, man, really, really freaking good. This trilogy is like a must read. So check it out. The next one was a book called Live Girls by Ray Garton. This is a vampire novel, bloody, sexy, just crazy book. Super entertaining, super fast paced. Like, if you just want something that just is like gonna drag you along through the muck, this is it. It's a good one, and it's really, really fun and just engaging and awesome. So check that book out. And the 3rd book is Insomnia by Stephen King. Now, this book is a long one. It took me a while to get through this, and I really, really enjoyed it, but I don't really recommend it for everybody. In fact, check out my review. It's not spoilery. I don't really even talk about the book at all, but I do have some caveats to my recommendation. And so if you're interested in reading this book, there's some things that I think maybe you should read before you read this. So check that out if you're interested in this book. But I thought it was really great. It was, it was a good one. And so that was all the books I read. Now I'm going to talk about the audiobooks I listened to. And, if you've watched my recaps before, previous months, you'll know I pretty much only ever do rereads with audiobooks, because I find that, like, mostly I listen to audiobooks in the car, when I'm driving to work, or when I'm doing other things throughout my day. And sometimes I'll get distracted, I'll zone out, I'll be paying attention to something else, and I'll miss 5-10 minutes. And so if it's a book that I've never read before and I do that, then I have to go back and I have to re-listen, or I have to whatever, and I miss things. So that's why I pretty much exclusively listen to audiobooks that of books that I've already read previously, so that if I zone out or whatever, I don't miss anything, or at least I've already got the information elsewhere. So that being said, here are the audiobooks I listen to. Now, I've got the physical copies, so I'm just going to hold those up. But the first one was A Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin. I'm working on a reread of these. Yeah, these, I love this series, so I just pretty much just have them on repeat all the time. It's like this, and then The Dark Tower. Those are pretty much just on repeat all the time. Whenever they're available through the library on audiobook, I just get them. So there's that. The next one is Heretics of Dune, which, again, I read the series, 5 years ago or something like that, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm working on a reread. I'm just listening to them on audiobook the second time around, and they are good. The audiobook, though, the guy who does it, I don't know if it's just the narration or what, but it's really kind of just dry and hard to pay attention to. So I don't know if I'm getting as much out of the reread as I maybe could if I actually sat and read the books, but I am enjoying it, so I'm going to continue. I just have one more of the Chapter House to read. And then the last audiobook that I listened to was, The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. She's got I think this is supposed to be a trilogy, or I don't know if she's going to continue after 3, but the third book in this series is going to be coming out here pretty soon, so I wanted to just get a reread in before that. Now, this one was available. The Dragon Republic, which is the second book in this series, was not available through the library, so I'm going to either have to read it like a normal person or figure out some other way to get the audiobook. And I don't have Audible, so maybe I could go that route. I'm not really sure, so I'll figure it out. But this series is great. I am super anticipating the third book in the series, which should be coming out. I think it's in November, so pretty soon. Yeah, that's all I read this month. So, and then what I'm currently reading, current read is Bad Brains by Kathy Koja, and I'm about, 80 pages in or something like that. It's pretty good so far. She's got a really interesting style, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's weird, and I'm not sure what's happening, but so far it's good. I like it. And then the audiobook I'm listening to right now is A Storm of Swords. So working on that one. That's a pretty long one, so that might take me a little bit, but regardless, working on that. So that's what I got as far as a TBR for the next month. I really want to read some more Stephen King because I kind of caught up with my reading and my Stephen King videos. My reading project videos have kind of my videos have caught up to where I am reading, so I need to read more. So that's my plan. I'm going to continue to read Stephen King, but I'm also going to read some other stuff. Josh Malerman's book just came out. There's some other horror novels that I want to read. I want to read the standalone First Law books, so Best Served Cold and those. I'm going to read those next. So I don't know. There's a lot of things up in the air, but I'm going to get through some stuff. I'm definitely going to read some Stephen King. I'm definitely going to read some more horror stuff. But for right now, this is where I'm at. So anyway, if you have any suggestions for me or things that you think I might like just based on, what I've been reading, what I've been reviewing on the channel, leave them in the comments below. I do take that stuff into consideration when I'm trying to decide what book to read next. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I love reading and responding to your comments. So just let me know. If you want to stay up to date with everything that's going on, please like and subscribe, and you can look forward to more videos. The next video I got coming out probably in the next 3 or 4 days is going to be part 1 of the 1990s Stephen King reading project video. That's the videos where I'm reading all of Stephen King's books, and I kind of recap them as I get to different time periods or whatever. So yeah, so be on the lookout for that, and that's all I got. So thank you very much for coming to the channel and checking it out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.